Hello students, in the last video we have seen the introduction of the lesson. The name of the lesson is circle. Today I am here with new point of this lesson, that is one theorem. This is very important theorem regarding to circle lesson and you must try to understand it when the explanation is going on. The statement of the theorem is in front of you. If you will see carefully then you will come to know that. Here I have drawn figure also. This figure also I will explain here with the rough figure, with the help of rough figure, but for notes purpose you have to draw this figure only. Look the statement of the theorem, you will come to know that the tangent at any point of a circle is perpendicular to the radius through the point of contact. The tangent at any point of a circle is perpendicular to the radius through the point of contact. If you will observe this figure carefully, then you will come to know that this is one circle whose center is O, and this AB, line AB is known as tangent to the circle which intersect the circle at point P. Okay, means according to the given information, according to the statement, we can draw here figure. I will explain this figure, what type of figure is there. Suppose here there is one circle, okay, and one tangent. The name of the line is, or the name of the tangent is AB. The tangent intersects the circle at point P, whose center is what? O. Then OP is the radius. Then what? OP is the radius. Look the statement. The tangent at any point of a circle. Here if you will observe carefully, then this is the tangent AB which intersects the circle at point P. The center of a circle is O. The tangent at any point of a circle is perpendicular to the radius through the point of contact. What is said? The tangent at any point of a circle means the tangent which is drawn through any point of a circle which is perpendicular to the radius through point of contact, means here there will be 90-degree angle, here there is the formation of 90-degree angle because this tangent is perpendicular to the radius. This we are going to prove over here. Okay, how to prove this? Which points are there, that I am going to explain. Listen here. Here I have drawn one again line is there, that is construction. That construction I will show in this rough figure also, but you try to understand first of all. Here there is one circle whose center is what? O. Here there is one circle whose center is O. Tangent AB is there and OP is the radius. Tangent AB, it's very important, look here. The tangent AB intersects the circle at point P. Because of this, OP is the radius. Then here we are going to prove this AB is perpendicular to OP, or OP is perpendicular to the AB through the point of contact. Through the point of contact means in this point P. How to prove this? Look here. First of all, let me write what is given. Given means what we have drawn, what we have shown in the figure. What we have shown in the figure? A circle of center O and a tangent at point P, that we have shown in the figure. Here there is one circle whose center is O and there is tangent which is passes through or intersects to the circle at point P. This is the first point. Look here and try to understand. Given. What is given? A circle of center O. A circle of center O. A circle of center O and a tangent at point P. And what? And a tangent at point P. And a tangent at point P. This is the basic thing, and that only we have did here in this figure. After that, this will be the construction. I will show you what type of construction. But look this. This is a circle whose center is O and there is AB is the tangent which intersects the circle at point P. That's why it is written over here. Here there is a circle of center O and a tangent at point P. Okay. Then what we are going to prove? This is first point given. Then after that, to prove. What we are going to prove? OP is perpendicular to AB. OP is perpendicular to AB. Means radius is perpendicular to tangent, or tangent is perpendicular to the radius. Okay. Next, here we are going to do construction. In this theorem, what is the construction? Look here. The construction is that take any point Q on a tangent AB other than P. What is? I will write here first of all, then I will show you in the figure. Take any point, look here what I am writing, take any point Q on tangent, take any point Q on tangent, which is the tangent? AB, tangent AB other than P, other than point P. Okay, look here, means here we are going to take one point. Suppose this point is what? Q, means we have written in the construction. Okay, and after that look here, take any point Q on tangent AB other than P, यानी कि P छोड़ के कौन सा point ले लो ऐसे बोला है, and then after that we have to join it, and when we will join it, that time you will get like that figure. And if you will observe carefully, then in this figure also you will come to know that okay, we have joined here OQ. When we have joined here OQ, that time this OQ intersect the circle at point R. That's why here there is the point R. This point is taken. This is the rough figure. For your understanding, I have shown how this figure is formed. Okay. Join OQ. Suppose OQ intersects or meets the circle at R. We have here join OQ. That also we have to write. Join OQ. Okay. Join OQ. Suppose what I wrote, look here, join OQ. Suppose OQ meets circle at point R. Suppose OQ meets circle at point R. Got it up to this step? Understood? What is the construction? This is the construction. Simply this is the construction. In this figure you will come to know that here we have to take any point Q on the tangent AB, then after that we have to join OQ, and that OQ intersect the circle at point R. This is the figure. Okay. Now next, this is the fourth point, you know that very well. Proof. In this proof we know something about circle and concepts of the circle. Regarding to that, maybe you well known about it. That point I am going to repeat here, and that point will help us to prove this theorem. What is that point? Look here, we know that among all line segments joining the point O, here look this figure, you will come to know that among all line segments joining the point O, to a point on AB, joining the point O to a point on AB, the shortest one is perpendicular to AB. The shortest one is what? Perpendicular to the AB. What I said, that I will write here. Look here, what I said, we know that, and this only statement will help us for the proof. We know that among all line segments, we know that among all line segments joining point O, what is said? We know that among all line segments joining point O to a point on AB, to a point on AB, the shortest one is perpendicular to AB. Okay, this is the very important thing, and this maybe you will know about it. What is that statement? Look here, we know that among all line segments joining point O, यानी कि जो भी line segments point O को join हो रहे हैं, okay, what is that? Look here, among all the segments, जो भी line segment point O को join हो रहे हैं, we know that among all line segments joining the point O to point on AB, the point which is present on OB, from that, okay, here P is there, Q is there, B is there, A is there. When we will join those, then we will get different types of segments. But among those all segments, those who are joining to the center or joining to the point O, and those points present on tangent AB, those who are joining to the point O but points present on this tangent AB, among those all segments, which is the shortest one that is perpendicular to the tangent? Among those all the segments, which is shortest one that is perpendicular to the tangent? This is the meaning of this statement. Okay, now look this figure, then you will go down little. If you observe carefully, then you will come to know that OP and OR, this OP and OR are the radii of the same circle. OP and OR are the radii of the same circle. Am I right? That I will write here. Now OP is equal to OR. What is reason? Radii of same circle. Radii of same circle. Got idea? Okay. वो दोनों भी है, वो रेडिया है, यानी कि रेडियस है, ये देखो रेडियस है, ये भी रेडियस है. ओ आर तक बोल रहा हूँ, नॉट आई एम टेकिंग अबाउट ओ क्यू. आई हैव टेकन अप टू ओ आर. ओ पी एंड ओ आर, दोज आर द रेडिया ऑफ अ सर्कल. बट if you observe carefully, OQ, this total OQ I have taken, OQ is equal to OR plus RQ. OR plus RQ. Do you understand what I said? OQ is equal to this total OQ is equal to what? OR plus RQ. Okay, addition property we can say. Addition property of segment. This OQ is equal to OR plus RQ. Okay, now look here. Can we say like that? OQ is greater than OR. ऐसा अगर हम बोलेंगे तो चलेगा. OQ, this total OQ is greater than OR. Yes, absolutely right. This length of OQ is greater than OR. Okay, that we can say. Therefore OQ is greater than, देखो इधर OR is equal to OP, means we can say here OQ is greater than OP. Got idea? What is told over here? We can say this is the equation number 1 for our understanding purpose, and here we can write from 1. Look here, what is written here? OP is equal to OR. Why? Because radii of the same circle. But OQ is equal to OR plus RQ. OQ is greater than OR because the length of OQ is more than OR. That's why OQ is greater than OR. But OP and OR both are equal to each other. We can write OQ is greater than OP. OQ is greater than what? OP. That in a different words we can write like that. Now हम ऐसे भी बोल सकते हैं OQ is greater than OP. इसका मतलब है OP is less than OQ. इसका मतलब क्या है? OP is less than OQ. Means what happened? Which is the shortest one in this figure? Which is the shortest segment? OP is the shortest segment as compared to OQ. अगर OB भी जोड़ा जाए तो OB से भी कौन शॉर्टेस्ट होगा? OP होगा. अगर OA भी जोड़ा जाए तो OA से भी कौन शॉर्टेस्ट होगा? OP होगा. Then it is shown over here OP is the smallest one. OP is the smallest one. We can say then thus OP is shorter. OP is shorter than any other segment. Any other segment. OP is shorter than any other segment joining O. Joining O means what? Joining to the center. OP is shorter than any other segment joining O means joining center to any point of AB. To any point on AB or of AB, ऐसा ही बोलो तो चलेगा. Any point of AB means OP is the shortest segment. Therefore we can say OP is perpendicular to the AB because this reason is there. समझे? Got idea? Okay. This is the theorem. This is very important theorem. You must try to understand it. Okay. उसके बाद और एक पॉइंट मैं इधर लेने जा रहा हूँ. This is also very important and very simple point. Okay. Regarding to this circle lesson only. Look here. Name of the point is written in front of you, and related to this point all other things are also I have mentioned because it is very simple. Look here, what is the name of the point? Number of tangents from a point on a circle. How many tangents we can draw if the point is present inside, if the point is present on the circle, if the point is present outside the circle. That point we are going to discuss over here. Do you understand what I said? What is the statement? Number of tangents from a point on circle means how many tangents we can draw when the point is present in the circle, when the point is present on the circle, and when the point is present outside of the circle. Here first condition, look here, look this first figure. Here if you will observe carefully, then this point P is present inside. This point P is present inside, and if you will observe carefully, then here there are three lines. But after observation you will come to know that those three lines intersect to the circle in 2 points. ये देखो. Okay, each and every line intersects the circle in 2 points, and whenever the line is going to intersect the circle in 2 points, then we can't say that line is a tangent, because the definition of tangent is what? Definition of tangent is the line intersects to the circle in one and only one point. But here those all lines intersect to the circle in 2 points. Means those are not a tangent, those are seconds. Means regarding to the one point, we can say there is no tangent to a circle passing through a point lying inside the circle. Got idea what I said? There is no tangent to the circle passing through a point lying inside the circle. Means when the point is present inside of the circle, that time we can't draw any other tangent which is regarding to this circle or which is related to this circle. Means there is no any possible thing, or it is not possible to draw a tangent to the circle when the point is present or the point is lying inside the circle. Okay, this is the first point. Second figure देखो. Okay, point is present on the circle. Here point was present in the circle. Now here it is present on the circle. Then if you will observe carefully, then you will come to know that how many tangents. If the point is present on the circle, only one line is there, and that one line intersects the circle in one point only. Means we can draw only one tangent when the point is present on the circle. Statement is written like that. There is one and only one tangent to a circle passing through a point lying on the circle. If we want to draw a tangent to a circle, and if that point is present on the circle, then we can draw one and only one tangent to that respective circle. Because if you will observe carefully, then this line intersects the circle in only one point. Means we can draw only one tangent. Okay, the next, look this figure. Okay, here RS and RT. If you will observe carefully, then you will come to know that those two tangents intersect each other at point R, but okay, touches or intersect the circle in only one point. Okay, means those lines are tangents, we can say. Okay, means what happened, look here, what is the statement? There are exactly two tangents to a circle through a point lying outside the circle. Means suppose point is present outside the circle. Okay, suppose point is present outside the circle, then how many tangents we can draw? We can draw two tangents to the circle when the point is present outside the circle. Got idea? Means if the point is present on the circle, look here, first point, if the point is present inside the circle, no tangent. If the point present on the circle, one tangent. And if the point is present outside the circle, then how many tangents we can draw? We can draw two tangents to that respective circle. Got idea? Those 2 points I told you today, one theorem and those 3 concepts, very important points are there. Remaining points and regarding examples, again there is one theorem, that theorem, and regarding those all examples we will continue in the next video. Okay, I hope so you got idea about it. Remaining all points will continue in the next video. Thank you.